Hello and welcome back to the Battles of Brother Purple. This is the level 13 episode coming to you from this quiet corner in the Evening Star area. We are sitting here right now because one of you responded to my pleas for something to remove potential ability damage and drained levels in the absence of enough UMD to use the appropriate scrolls, in this case restoration or greater restoration, with a suggestion of some potions of restoration. The one suggested was one available from the necropolis, using Abbott's rings as a tradable ingredient. Now I went and looked in my crafting storage and found only 3 of those. So either they're in a bag on another character, or we don't have very many. Maybe it's a rare thing, perhaps. I don't know. But the wiki did tell me there is an alternative, which we have here. Oh, we'd better have. Oh, I think it's in one of the bags. There we go. Commendation. Druids of the King's Forest. You'll pick those up with reasonable regularity. All of the commendations, if you do the Evening Star sagas. And it's just come to my attention via the wiki that we can trade with this Greenwort character, the Druid Trader, in this corner of Evening Star, for potions of restoration. One commendation per potion. I don't know what else we can trade here. Oh, there are 1 or 2 bits of actually there's a quarterstaff there, look, which interestingly has a restoration clickable on it. Now that is interesting. Should I go for the potions or the... How many things is that? Oh, that's 15. I don't particularly want the staff for just the staff itself. Oh, and you can exchange commendation. Oh, 3 for 1. Okay. Should we go for the clicker? But I think there might be times where we're going to want more than 1, aren't we? It's the same effect as a potion, isn't it? But minimum level 20, of course. And what are the potions? I almost fell into a bit of a trap there, didn't I? Minimum level 1. Okay, I see. So we need these, don't we? Let's go for 40 of these then. Because I am guessing with Purple doing what he's doing, things like maybe Barbarian in the future will run into the same issue, if not worse. So let's take some potions of resto. Also, note to self, I think you might be able to get these kinds of things from the Night Revel event. Are they called Gloomy Potion? Let me just have a look at the wiki entry here. Maybe, no, maybe not. Oh, yes, there is a Gloomy Potion of Restoration. Oh, 20 chocolates, that's nothing, is it? You can rake those things in. I must make a note to stock up on those. It's not something I've ever really bothered with before until we've run into this issue. So, hopefully, the 40 we just picked up there will get us out of a fix if we end up with either ability damage or the odd level drained. I think for level drain I'm going to try and go to a shrine. It's for things like ability damage, like those Kopru can give 20 or 30 points off and we're close to being helpless. That's the point at which I'm going to use it. If it's just one or two, I'm not going to bother. Okay, so that was a mission successful in a roundabout way, because the recommendation was the abbot rings and I didn't have very many, but we've managed to lay hands on some potions anyway. So what else have we done? We have, I think, yes, we've slaughtered a stun augment because it came to my attention that the incinerating wave is boosted by stunning modifier. So I found one in our gear, and where did I put it? It's in here somewhere. I'm saying I've slaughtered it. I hope I have. Ah, it's there, look, Sapphire of Stunning. So we lost 4 armor class from the protection that was on those gloves, and we've now got the +6 stunning. I think stunning is something we need to be investing in further down the line, because that it also works with this Cauldron of Flame, which I think one of you pointed out is a souped up version of the Divine Crusaders hallowed ground or whatever it is. Crusade is it, or the thing where you hurt the enemies and help heal yourself and your party? It seems like it's like that. In fact, does this help other people in the cauldron or just me? I wonder. It says while you remain inside. I think it's just me in this case. That's a bit unfortunate, but I don't think I get any healing from it either, do I? They get hurt from it, and I get more. Look at that, 15 dodge that ignores dodge cap. We're going to be going up towards and maybe beyond every one hit in 2 is dodged. That's insane. That really is insane. It's going to help with the not running around and losing attack bonus as well, isn't it? Just stand there and take it. Yeah. Wow. I can see that being amazing against an end boss. Now, cooldown 1 minute. I'd say that's pretty good for something like that. How long does it last? It doesn't say there, does it? No, I can't see how long it lasts. We'll just have to try, but I really like the look of that. Right, anyway, mission accomplished out here in Evening Star. Got these potions now, so if we get ability damage or level drain, I've got something to forget to use to cure it. Another helpful little thing one of you pointed out was about the owl in the quests. Now, obviously I have this issue with the timing of the healing key. If it's used when we're still considered to be in combat, then we get a serious nerf to the healing that we are given. Whereas if we're out of combat, as you've seen, we can get 100+ out of it, which is great. And one of you pointed out that when the owl flies down and lands sort of next to you, you're considered to be out of combat. When the owl is jumping up in the air, that's when you're in combat. So it's a nice little indicator that you will get full heal from any healing thing you choose to do when the owl comes down like that. We managed to get another Reaper point for our troubles. Now we've actually got 3 that we haven't used. What could I do? Strength is even anyway. At the moment we're still in the strength stance, the sun stance, because we only have I've been building back up in the falconry tree after taking all the tier 5s in Mystic, with the exception of this one, because it didn't seem to be that amazing anyway when I was trying it, but also you need to take these 4, none of which I was really using anyway. So it's 6 points to gain that 1 strike. So I've decided to leave that for now, and we are going to make it a priority to get the wisdom to damage. Once we get that, we can swap back into the water stance. Where are we? Oh, Reaper points I mentioned, yeah. So I suppose I could put 3 more PRR in there. I think I might just leave it for now, because all the costs build up for reorganising these trees. I might just leave it until we reach 17 and then add some more. Oh, in other news, I happened to drop a mirror of glamoring again from the dice roll today, and I decided to bite the bullet, just ignore the cosmetic armor with the 1 armor class on, and this is how purple's gonna be, because I think this is awesome as a, well, especially for a monk, but just as an outfit in general, it just looks great. So that's gonna be his outfit. I've cosmeticked it and put it in the thing there, so that's going to be it going forward. It's almost like because they don't drop often, those mirrors, do they? It's almost like the game saying you were a bit of a fool for discarding me for 1 armor class last time. Have another go and make the right decision this time. So that's going to be his signature outfit. What else? We ran the Desert Sands. Everything apart from the Chains of Flame and the raidy things. We mauled the Whiz King, I have to say. Just hammered him, which was great. But I was made aware of certain things in there which melees will obviously struggle more with. Because they're in melee range, they get mummy rot much more often. And also, because in melee range, they get tripped and thrown on the floor by the hyenas very often too. Things that the casters, being able to stay at distance, tend not to get troubled by so often. So it's been a proper eye-opener, this life, for some of the issues, this restoration thing being one, with the lack of UMD. Lack of teleport as well, I'm having to walk around. No new gear to mention. What else have we got? I think that's probably about it. Now, with reference to the next life, which is going to be an artificer, as I think most of you know by now, I hate farming, as you also know by now. So I'm not going to bother to farm the docents and all that kind of thing, because I don't have any. We're not going to do it as a warforged. I was wondering, because I know they get some. I know it's a bit clunky, the system, but they do get healing bottles, don't they? I was wondering about the possibility, especially if I might end up grouping with the bear. She likes the look of this monk build, so she might end up doing that and going with me. And then obviously it would pay me to have positive healing instead of focusing on the repair side of things. What would be the viability of going to 20 and managing between, let's say, heal scrolls, because I think they have scroll mastery in their tree, don't they, somewhere, and the cure admixture spells. I know it's probably less than ideal, but is it possible to? Is it realistic to hope to get to 20 like that and then not mess about? Because I could just throw him in the same Feywild and Ravenloft and Shan sort of generic caster gear that everybody else has used to this point, and that would make me much happier, because there would be no farming or messing about required. I mean, some of you mentioned the is it the Arc Steel Battle Mage, which would be the ideal thing, boosting all the spell powers that the arty would want. But honestly, I just, unless it's absolutely essential, I'm not doing the farming. So somebody mentioned a feat that you would need as well if you were going as something other than Warforged. I presume that is if you plan to heal using repairs and the reconstruct in particular. If you plan to heal with positive energy, I guess you don't need that. Or is there something I'm overlooking there? Anyway, I can see me going and trying to do it that way and ending up with egg on my face, but to be fair, I have levelled as a warlock plenty and relied on healing scrolls, and that's been okay. So, and there's just that, I mean, there's the odd times, of course, in the heat of battle where your healing is nerfed and you absolutely need a chunky heal there and then, and the overpowered reconstruct is totally the way to go then. But especially if I have a monk companion for some of that time, maybe that would be less of an issue. Seeing how the monk can gather things around it and how survivable it is as well. They don't seem to need very much in the way of healing at all. Right, so what do we have planned for today? I reached the second part of Ravenloft, but I think we've done quite a bit of that already, haven't we? So I thought maybe we could try Jorasco. There is a level 11 quest, isn't there? Here, the Spire of Validus, the Lich, isn't it? Oh, we didn't do any. Yeah, we have done some different stuff this life. We didn't even touch the Delirers. So the quest giver is here. It's a level 11 quest, so it's fine for us at 13. And it's located inside the Delirer's graveyard. Now I'm quietly confident we can get to the end, but that Lich, at least on a caster, is pretty painful. Now the fact that we dismissed the Wiz King fairly easily gives me some hope. We'll just have to wait and see. Okay. I have 3 lots of shield clickables, by the way. 2 belts of shield and a boots of shield, given the importance of that particular buff. Okay, let's get stuck in. So let's remember, we've got the incinerating wave, we've got this new healing thing, we've got, oh, a wraith in front of us. Still with our quick strike, whirlwind, short cooldown, fists of iron. As much as a reminder to myself as to you folks. First quest of the day and all that. I think we need to try not to break the things, don't we? The mummy rot, happy days. So mummy rot, for those of you who didn't know, you need a cure disease and also a remove curse, otherwise it comes back. That's as far as I understand it. I tried the wave there. Ah, there we go. Okay. Should be leading with wave all the time. Saved against the trap. Now that was a poison thing, wasn't it? And we saved. So why are some... let's just try this. Oh, there you go. So that's clearly a poison trap, isn't it? And it's on a reflex save. So why are some poison traps on fortitude? Surely it's reflex for dodging a thing like that. Oh. Nice job. I'm not happy at us not using the incinerating wave. It's there to be used. We've got plenty of key. Throw it in at the start every time. That's more like it. Look at that. 3 of them died outright, and I think the 4th one got missed by some quirky mechanic or other. Nice job. And deflect arrows working nicely in here. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh yes. Oh, now we've got some damage. Let's just assess the magnitude of said damage. So what is it? Con damage. I think it's only 1 point of damage by the looks of that, so no, I'm going to leave that. Going to be stingy with our resto potions. Oh, Reaper. Healing strike. Nice job. Let's just do a healing key thing, I think, here.
The tower's summit seems forever out of reach, no matter how hard.
It's on a slightly longer cooldown, this thing, than the little light attack we had, but we can still use it nicely for the healing key. You saw the bird dropping down and it popped up again. Oh, absolutely annihilated that skeleton. It's got potential, this thing, hasn't it? It scales up with melee power as well. Now these things, if you didn't know, are peculiar because you kill them once and they come back again as somewhat worse versions sometimes. Oh, hello. And here goes the mummy rot. Okay. Did that not trigger? Oh yes, look at that. So we just have to wait a bit longer. So as one of you quite rightly said, the only thing we've lost by transferring the feet from light to dark and taking this healing shot is the fists of light for the little 1s and 2s of heals from when you hit a target with it. But it's pretty much cosmetic only as you go in towards epic, I'm sure. So definitely looks like the right thing to do. Thank you to the several people who've advised me in that direction. get that mummy gone. I think... Oh, see, something else comes out when you break the damn things. And we managed to avoid the mummy rot, though, thankfully. Oh, something else round here, is there? So there is... Oh, several somethings. They don't like the fire, do they, the mummies? Very nice. Said that as though it was a startling revelation. It does actually go quite a way, the wave thing. And we've been discussing this with one of you about the targeting of the wave. If I don't know what happened to it there. It just seemed to, or maybe it just hit all the ones close in. If there's no target, I don't tend to tab target with it at all. And if there's no target selected, it just seems to go maybe towards where the cursor is aimed, something like that. And it's by and large it's doing all right. It's a really nice sort of lead. By the time the things come to you, they're half health, or in some cases even better than that. Oh, that was tough. Okay. Now that's where we missed our bird, hunting bird crowd control. And we could do with a really nice boosted heal here. It can crit sometimes, that heal, but decided not to there. Right, so this is it. Now we're going to need feather fall here, aren't we? Because we could fall off the floor gives way in here, which is not nice. I think most of what he's going to be doing is casting. Oh God, a Reaper. Gonna have to get rid of this Reaper first. Another Reaper. What the hell, game? Hands. Get him. Yes. Beautiful. How did we survive that? I will take it. Happy days. We'll keep the Featherfall boots on, just in case you were interested. There's an optional, if you just... I think the floor will gradually collapse in here. There's an optional chest, just one floor down to the north, I think it is. Down here. There is often a mini boss in here. That Prince something or other. Make that 2 optional chests. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna... No, that's not gonna work, is it? If I open the chest, it's gonna break the chain. And there's also another... right down at the bottom. I'll show it, but I can't open it. Oh wow! Fire! Boom! Where am I going? The wrong way. Yes, it's down this little ramp thing. Oh, actually, there are 2 chests we can open. Down here. Oh, these are kind of the quest rewards, I guess. And if we can find this secret door, we can show you the trapped optional. You could, if you unlock that and take the thing out of it, you get a little bonus, but there's also a trap that goes off. I can't do anything with that. Actually, I dropped a little thing, didn't I? The bell of opening. Would that work on that? I forgot I even had it. Can we use that? I don't know. To unlock something, use this item from the from the shortcut bar. Okay. I'm still getting it wrong, aren't I? There we go. Finally. Okay. And now we're going to get a little bonus, but we're going to get hammered by the trap as well. There we go. Happy days. Oh, go away. So yeah, great stuff. It kind of threw the kitchen sink at us, didn't it, at the end there? And we still somehow managed to survive. We're I suppose compared to a standard build, we're cheating a bit with these Aasimar healing hands. Although Aasimar would be one of the races I'm sure you would consider for this build, especially if you had more points to put into the racial tree, because further down, not so much there, but here another 2 uses of hands per rest, so you could end up with as many as 4, is it? I don't know if there are more given in the tree somewhere, but even just the 2 for the oh shit moments is pretty good, so I'll happily take those. For everything else, there's the healing key thing in between fights. It's getting a bit late in the day now for potions, isn't it? And I'll replace the healing key heal with at least one of the quick heals from the maybe the sentinel one, the what's it called, renewal. I think when we go to epic, I think we'll do that. Right, waffle is over. Quest was a success, I think, pretty much there. I think most classes will charge through the, you know, up until you get to the lich. Sometimes, especially on a caster, I've had a rude awakening up at the top there, so very pleased to get through that in one piece, more or less, and look forward to seeing how the build will unfold. We're kind of in the middle at the moment, at a crossroads, still using the sun stands when I really want to be in ocean. As soon as we get the couple of little points needed to take that one, we'll be back in the ocean stands with more saves and all that good stuff, because at the moment it's still looking pretty good, isn't it, actually, our saves, but if you look what happens when we go in the ocean stands, there's a marked difference there, and probably higher still in Reaper, so looking forward to that. And I think there's another one to come, isn't there? We're on Master at the moment. There's a Grandmaster, isn't there, that gives you even more... crikey, yeah, 4 wisdom, 12 dodge, 8 dodge cap, and 5 on all saves. That's going... well, not quite, but it's sort of almost Paladin-esque, isn't it, that? Wow. Yeah, it's going to be happy days. Okay, far too much waffle. I will thank you all as ever for giving this a look, and I will speak to you in the next one. Take care.